I'm not funny. I hate when I don't say anything funny. When I can't be smart, at least I could be the funny one. Not this week. Thanks, Karsten.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
This is Astrid. She's new. I mean, yeah. I really like getting down to the nitty-gritty of novels when you break it down into words, like word choice. That's something I can actually talk about like a semi-intelligent human. Your first sentence is like, it's a statement of purpose. It's telling the reader exactly what you're going to write, and it's almost giving them insurance that you know what you're doing. I have 3 rules for a good first sentence. Rule number 1. Your first sentence should inspire the reader to ask a question. Okay, what is he talking about? Or like, why do I care? I don't mean a question like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Break, I think, is a good example of this. The first sentence of Break is, the first feeling is exhilaration. You have to give them some grounding, but what I like to do for the first sentence is set up something that they're familiar with and then add a question to it. So, the first feeling is exhilaration. None of those words are unfamiliar. The construction isn't unfamiliar. It sounds like a totally legitimate statement, and then you look at it and you're like, okay, wait, what? Rule number 2 is that the sentence should draw the reader in by showing them what kind of book they're about to read. Zombie Tag, the book that is currently eating my brain. Because it's zombies, they eat brains. Or do they? Oh my god. The first sentence of Zombie Tag is something like, I only invented Zombie Tag 3 weeks ago and we've already lost 7 spatulas. Okay, you're reading some kind of bizarre book where people are, there's zombies and spatulas were somehow just connected in a sentence. And also that you've got this kid Will who does things like invent games of Zombie Tag because, Will's a bamf. The third rule, which is my favorite rule, and I think the hardest, or the one that people are least likely to think of, is that your first sentence should mean something on a deeper level. The first sentence of Invincible Summer is, Gideon keeps falling down, which, let's just say I chose it for a reason. I don't want to give the fucking book away. One of my favorite ways to follow rule number 3 is to have the first sentence and the last sentence almost be like a pair. It provides like another layer of the arcs that you see in the book because you see the starting place and the ending place so clearly. The first sentence of Magic A Fish is something about my main character's awake and he's listening to the ocean and it's crashing and he's afraid the house is going to get crushed by the waves and they're going to fall into the sea. And the last sentence of the book is, God, I remember when I used to be afraid of the ocean. And the ocean and its evolution and the evolution of my main character's feelings towards the ocean are really a driving force behind the novel, and they're very, metaphorically strong, because I guess I do that kind of shit now, because I don't know, I guess I think I'm smart occasionally. Not when I'm filming these,